It is always a pleasure to welcome in etiquette expert Diane Gottsman. We may need you now more than any other time. This is wedding season. It is a minefield of etiquette do's and don'ts.
Yes.
We really could probably do the whole show just doing this about wedding Q&As, and you put out the call for questions and you always get some.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get right to it. Here's our first question. My girlfriend and I would like to host a bridal luncheon for a girlfriend who's getting married at the end of June. We're planning an elaborate dessert for each guest. We expect each friend to pay for their own meal. There'll be 25 girls total. Our other girlfriend says it's rude if we don't pay for the entire meal. Who's correct?
Okay, the last girlfriend is correct. Yeah. It's rude if you consider yourself a host and then you don't pay for the food.
Cut out that elaborate dessert.
Yeah, well, I mean, or cut out the word host.
Hang on.
Just
I like the elaborate dessert.
Don't cut
if
the
you're
dessert.
spending all this money on some elaborate dessert, no, you have to pay for the meal.
I don't think
just
we're
get a
invited
cake.
anyway.
The two girls want to pay for the dessert, but they don't want to host the meal. So they're not really the host.
And
they're
it's a
just
bridal?
the organizer.
And it's a bridal shower?
So I think it's an organized party for friends to get together is what I'm calling it, because they're not hosting it. So in answer to the question, they're not the hosts, they're just organizing. They should send out an informal invitation that says, come join us to celebrate
Can it be a bring your own food? It's sort of like a...
No, I think it's like at a restaurant.
It's at a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
That's really getting cheap.
A whole other etiquette topic there.
Bring your own food to the restaurant and the dessert, and we just want your table.
So if you say you're the host, you're paying.
Potluck bridal brunch.
You say you're the host, you're
How
paying.
If you're
about
the
you
host,
put
you're
all
paying.
the ladies as host?
I don't think they're going to want to do that. I think it's just getting more complicated.
Right.
So if you're the host, you pay and you tip, but they're not the host. They're
Otherwise,
just
you basically
organizing
just
the
book
party.
the reservation.
That's right, and they're giving them a
that too.
dessert.
And thought of it.
All right, here's another one. I'm the maid of honor. Is that the right one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the maid of honor at my friend's upcoming wedding. I haven't done anything for the wedding because I live out of town. I'm on a tight budget. I don't plan to fly in until a couple days before the wedding. Can I consider the cost of my trip as her wedding gift?
No.
I know the answer.
The answer would be no.
Yeah,
Maid of honor.
Come on
yes.
now.
So, but she should have already been involved somehow. Now,
Does this only apply to the maid of honor, or what about your other guests? We've talked about destination weddings and how expensive they are. I had a destination wedding, and we didn't ask for gifts because.
so you're not asking for gifts, and they are.
But is it different for the maid of honor? Is what I want to know.
No. I mean, she is going to be very, very involved. Whether you're a bridesmaid, a maid of honor, or a guest, you're probably going to want to give a little something.
Yes.
Now,
You didn't ask for gifts, but they are supposed to get a gift, even if they paid for the cost of coming
and
to your
this
wedding.
maid of honor, she clearly says she has not done anything. She's just showing up.
So she's going to show up with a gift, hopefully.
She's showing up
Maybe
with
she
a
should have thought about that before she made the commitment.
Well,
Yeah,
and
she
it doesn't
said.
have to be an expensive gift
Absolutely.
either.
It's just a thoughtful gesture.
It's the thought that counts.
That's right.
That's
I
what I was
love
taught.
this question. Do I need to pay for a shower for the rest of the bridesmaids held, even though I didn't attend the shower, never met the other bridesmaids, I live in another city, I won't meet everyone until the day of the wedding. They sent me a bill for my quote, part of the shower that I never agreed to pay. But your
I'm
answer
curious to see what you say about this.
So, okay, she says she never agreed to pay, so I think that the other bridesmaids should have cued her in, let her know how much. That's so important,
Communication's
communication. But if her name was on the invitation, she is a host, even though she wasn't there, I would offer to pay something. And just, if there is a big gap in what she wants to pay and what she's being charged, she can say, listen, I had no idea that it was going to be, this expensive, this cost, and I agreed to this, but I didn't agree to that extra $200.
I've been in both situations because I've played host but couldn't actually attend, so then of course I sent a check for my amount.
Right.
But then in another instance couldn't go, I wasn't hosting, so I didn't contribute, I wasn't there.
Yeah, no surprise. I think it should be no surprises.
Yeah.
She should know
Talk about it ahead of
communication.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do the hosts of the bridal shower also need to give the bride to be a gift?
Yes. So does the host of the bridal shower, that's probably, friends and bridesmaids. Yes, but you can go together and do one gift. Not as elaborate a gift perhaps if you were on your own and not hosting the shower, but you want to give her a little something.
Okay. What about the host? Do I take a gift to the hosts of my bridal shower?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you do. And you may not take a gift that day. You might host them host them for a luncheon in honor of them, or give them a gift card or something
It doesn't
nice.
have to be big.
No.
I had a friend who's a bride that gave us orchids.
Yes.
Each of us.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's nice. Did she do it that day?
Yeah.
Did she bring them that day? Wow. Okay. That's very nice.
It's a lot to bring.
Big
it
box
was very
of orchids.
nice.
Yes.
We loved
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Something nice. And a thank you note.
Okay.
You still have to send a thank you. That gift does
Yes.
not take the place of a thank
Always.
you.
All right, we're going to be one question short here, and of course, I'm sure you have a lot more questions, but communicate beforehand, and hosts pay. Those are two big ideas.
That's right.
Glad I didn't
When
have
in
to worry
doubt,
about
bring a
that.
gift.
Glad we didn't have to worry about
We
bridal
didn't get
showers.
invited
We
to
just had to worry
desserts.
about the bachelor party.
There we
That
go.
was the fun part.
That's a whole other
I
segment.
don't know if etiquette can get in
It's out the
there.
window on that deal.
Diane Gottsman, always a pleasure. Thank you so
Good to
much.
see ya.
All right, we'll be right back.